Hi everyone, welcome to the Fashion Experiment. It's Dr. Bridget, your professor of all things fashion, and today I'm back with another trim video. I'm going to share Fashion Week review for women's wear. So I already did men's wear, so go back and check that out on my channel if you haven't viewed it yet. Today it's all about the women's wear styles. So let's see what's happening. All right, so I'm going to review Fashion Week from 3 locations: New York, Paris, London, and Milan. These are the most viewed designers, so essentially the most popular. It's very broad, lots of well-known luxury brands and ready-to-wear brands in the mix. Okay, so Tom Ford, Christian Dior, Roberto Cavalli, Max Mara, and I like that it's a blend of high-end luxury brands and ready-to-wear within each of the shows. Okay, variety. All right, so first off is New York Fashion Week. The trends that are highlighted for women's wear really focus on some of the major themes that I've already addressed. You gotta go check them out. So we got Soul Space is the one that I see most here, with the psychedelic boho and the dead stock design, basically speaking to consumers seeking that authenticity in their lives, seeking to express themselves in their journey, and seeking peace, seeking positivity, all things goodness, all the things that I mentioned when I presented on the major themes for spring 23. So we really see it coming together already on the runway for the New York show. At least we'll see for the other shows what's relevant. Also important trend, this summer sensuality. Also presented this and discussed it a little when I presented on colors and prints and graphics. This sultry, sexy theme is very popular. I'm looking to highlight the femininity of a woman, and that's going to really be connected to lots of key items and pieces for spring summer that'll come out later as I continue to present on looks and trends. So some of the key items for the New York show: the oversized blazer, the wide leg trouser, so we continue to see a fuller silhouette prevailing. Also the trench coat. I spoke about the trench coat when I presented on key items. We see that showing up on the New York runway. And then we see the asymmetrical dress in the luscious red, one of the hot colors, popular colors for spring summer. Okay, so continuing with key trends, utility detail, and the open word. Can't say enough about this knitwear that is trending heavily for spring summer in menswear and women's wear. You're going to see lots of crocheted knitted pieces, 2-piece sets, tops and bottoms, everything, sweaters, vests, everything for spring summer for men and women. And sheer is a popular fabrication that also connects back to that sultry, sexy theme. All right, so moving on to London Fashion Week. The key trends for London: we see the subversive sexy running through, and this underwear is outerwear, also going to connect to the sultry, sexy woman. And then we see horticool. That just relates to consumers, again, being authentic in their space, in their natural element. Horticool connects to what was relevant for fall winter that I spoke so much about, the pop outdoors and being in nature. And we're now evolving that for spring summer into the kitchen, into like natural things that exist in nature but bringing into the home. So we're connecting it to the kitchen and connecting it to food, natural items like that, produce. All right, key items for London Fashion Week: trench coat again, the soft skirt, longer line skirts as well as the mini skirt will be trending. You'll see that again as I move to present the looks. You see the skirt suit and the corset. So again, each Fashion Week is different and you will see some similarities and then some outliers. So we see here in London the skirt suit is not so much trending for the States. But again, it's each his own, right? We need the variety, and it's different environments, different cultures, so you're going to see some differences. We don't want everybody looking and dressing the same. We want to be inspired by other locations, and we want to be inspiration for other locations. So that's how I interpret London Fashion Week. It's more diverse in the styles that are trending in comparison to the US. All right, so some popular fabrications, satin and lace. Both of those are popular across the board. You're going to see the use of satin and lace a lot in many of the looks for spring, summer. Same with the sheer, yeah. All right, moving to Paris Fashion Week. So key trends in Paris: race revival, elevated utility. Those two speak to, just like it says, being functional, pieces that are functional, that are stylish, so that will take the consumer out into their lives to explore, to find the positivity, to find the piece, whatever they're looking for. All right, and then the minimalist speaks to sustainability and design wise, which was my major theme for spring 2023. You got to check those videos out. The major theme overview. Minimalist speaks to design wise. So does the not so classic, like identifying classic pieces and putting a modern twist on them in a way that makes it useful beyond the current season that you're in, because we're trying to create a sustainable environment for fashion. So we're not creating throwaway pieces. That's all about design wise. Okay, so key items for Paris. Trench coat again. So you see that the trench coat is one of the standout key items for spring summer 23. All right, body skimming dress, skin revealing top, that all falls into the sultry sexy category. And then finally, other materials and design details. Subtle texture. We see the leather. Leather is popular now for fall winter, and it's going to carry over into spring summer as a popular fabrication and use for creating design details. All right, now we're into Milan's Fashion Week. So the key trends from Milan, we see vibrant vacation. Vibrant vacation is going to be a standout look for spring summer. There's lots of trends related to vacationing and festivals and partying for spring summer. And then we see the summer sensuality, yes, that connects to our sultry sexy. So I'm excited to eventually get to share these looks with you and all the garment styles that are associated with it, so you can really see it take shape and come together. And then we see business casual, elegant simplicity, that speaks again to design wise and the comfort that consumers are seeking. We're not going to get away from it. We're going to continue to see it season after season. Key items from Milan Fashion Week: matching sets. Matching sets are everything now for winter, and it's going to be even bigger in spring summer. Matching sets. The slip dress is a very popular garment style for spring summer. There's lots of trends relevant to this and different ways to wear it as far as layering with the slip dress. And then we see the resort shirt, and the resort shirt is relevant for both menswear and women's wear. The resort shirt was one of the key items that I presented for menswear. And then finally, our materials, design details: satin again, sheer again, fringe is relevant. It didn't stand out on all the runways, but it's relevant. And then the cargo, of course, has been popular and will continue to be popular in spring summer for men and women's wear. So this brings me to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you check out more videos on my channel, and I'll be back soon. Bye everyone.